Hong Kong, an international and vibrant city with a well-developed transportation, finance and banking system, and a high level of living standard, you may feel happy and notice that it's a bliss that human civilization is blindingly expanding. Everything can be imagined as a coin, and every coin has two sides. Merits and demerits go side by side. Therefore, you may only see one side of a coin only. Countries and cities are abidingly developing, while the environment of the whole world is being damaged. The natural environment has sharply deteriorated in recent decades. When cities are expanding, the natural environment and green places become smaller and smaller, and therefore the habitat of wild animals is ruined. The earth is ill. The emission of exhaust fumes, which is produced by vehicles, power plants, as well as other kinds of human activities, will aggravate the problem of global warming.
Global warming is what we call the result of enhanced greenhouse effect. Enhanced by whom? Must be by people, by human beings, by you and me, by any other one, any other person in the world. Why? Think about very natural ways. We breathe out carbon dioxide. We give out carbon dioxide ourselves every minute, every second. Carbon dioxide comes out from our nose, even when we are sleeping. Right? But of course, you can say that this is natural. Our carbon dioxide emission is very small, just by ourselves. But if we turn on an air conditioner, what happens? And air conditioner uses a lot of electricity. Am I right? But how can we get electricity? Mostly by burning fossil fuels. F-O-S-S-I-L. Fossil fuels. The three common kinds are coal, coal, petroleum, and natural gas. So the more electricity we use, then the more carbon dioxide is produced. So human beings would be one major source of, let me say, just to use electricity. Or how about to drive a car? To drive a car, of course, means burning petroleum products. So also CO2 is given out by lorry drivers, by lorries, by motor vehicles, by aeroplanes, and so on. So all these are the results of human activities. Am I right? Of course, I agree. It is a major cause, but it's not the only cause. You know the word major. Major does not mean only. But why is it major? Think about the increase in temperature after the start of the Industrial Revolution, almost 210 years ago, maybe. You have read about the idea of Industrial Revolution in Form 2 history. Of course, especially after the Second World War, science and technology become widely introduced even to the poorer countries. So even in poor countries, people use more and more motor vehicles every day. So this is why we must think about the effect of human activities.
To slow down the global warming, there are lots of measures we can do, but we should begin from ourselves first. For instance, before we throw any our rubbish, we can separate them into different types. We can reduce the rubbish we produce every day. On top of that, we can reuse and recycle more. Paper and plastic bags can be used and recycled. Besides, you can take more public transports instead of driving private cars so as to reduce the emission of exhausted flames. Switching off the unnecessary lights is one of the most effective methods to reduce the use of power and other resources. As long as we are willing to protect our natural environment, there is always something we can do. Let's work hand in hand to have a greener life. On the one hand, we should protect our environment, but on the other hand, we cannot stop the development of human civilization, so we should strike a balance between the two coins. Nature is our greatest resource, and please help heal our sick earth. Even though it's just a little effort, it's a big contribution to the conservation of our earth. Otherwise, we'll lose all our beautiful natural environment.